Ventura, California. This is Stephanie, my trainer of I don't even know how many years now. Stephanie has been working so hard on her new program called Boss Bride, and I am lucky enough, it just so happened Tyler proposed to me in time to be the official Boss Bride Guinea Bride.
I have been training brides for like 10 years, right? It's like my favorite thing to train because you're so motivated to get in shape for your wedding day. But there's not a great accessible program for everyone. I only live in Ventura, so I can't train everyone. So I created the Boss Bride program, which is gonna be an online resource and community that is basically built around getting you the best results for your wedding day. It can be customized or not. You can coach one-on-one with me no matter where you live, or you can just download the book, which is coming next month. So Brianna's been my little guinea pig, which has been fun. We've been practicing a lot of the principles on her, and we're gonna test her today to see if she's been paying attention. So the free PDF will be available for download for any of you now, which is exciting. And it has our 4 principles in it, which are basically the backbone of the program. If you do these, you will see results, and they're gonna seem too simple, but I promise the most simple things are the most effective. So the first one is consistency. The second one is the 80-20 rule. So we're gonna show you what to eat 80% of the time, and the other 20% of the time, there may be some champagne that's
tequila,
there, but that's okay. Tequila every once in a while.
Yeah.
20% of the time is okay. The third is the perfect plate. So how to create healthy meals that align with the program, whether you're out to eat or you're meal prepping, because we're all busy and we want to make it nice and simple for you.
That's the most important one for me.
Yeah, and the fourth one is water intake, because you already know this, but water is super important. But did you know that you can't burn fat if you are not hydrated? So,
I knew that because of you,
yeah.
But before that I didn't know that.
Yeah, number 1, we gotta start there.
All right, let's start there.
First things first, your body cannot burn fat if it's not hydrated, because your body's last priority is burning fat, let's be honest. So first thing you have to do is know how much you need to drink, and second thing, you need to figure out how much you're starting with drinking now, and then just increase from there. So on this chart, we have a little handy dandy fill it out yourself, good, better, and best. So the minimum amount of water you should be drinking is 1 ounce per half pound of body weight. If you weigh 150 pounds, cut that in half. 75 ounces is how much water you need to be drinking minimum. Say right now you measure how much you're drinking and you're drinking like 15 ounces of water a day, right? Jumping up to 75 is gonna be a lot, so start small, right? Everything's about starting with where you're at with this program, so just add 20 ounces this week and then go from there. But track it, because if you don't know how much you're drinking, you don't know if you're hitting your goal or not, right? So that's good. Best is 1 ounce per pound of body weight. The bigger the water bottle, the less times you have to refill it, right? So if you don't have a water station nearby, it's harder. So I have a hydro flask that's like 40 ounces, so I try to drink 3 of those a day. Yep,
Cool.
Tips, all the tips.
Drink water. All right, what's our next one?
Okay, so the next thing we're gonna go to is how to build a perfect plate no matter where you are. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the nutrition side of the Perfect Plate program. So you can see our breakdown. So we like to keep everything really simple because we know you're really busy. So we have protein, 1 serving of protein at every meal, 1 serving of fat, 1 serving of complex whole grain carbs, and half of your plate is vegetables. So it makes it really easy if you're eating out, if you're making a healthy breakfast or food prepping for the week, to know exactly what you need to eat, and you can combine ingredients so you don't get bored, because we don't like being bored when we eat, right?
No.
Okay, so Brianna's gonna make this super easy overnight oats recipe, which is literally like what I eat for breakfast every day. First thing she's gonna do, grab a Tupperware container, and we're gonna pour in about 1/2 cup of rolled oats. So that's gonna be, if you visualize it, like the palm, like the cupping part of your hand, right? So yeah.
I'm literally using my hand, is that
Just
okay?
throw it everywhere like glitter. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, she can use her hand. I'm not gonna eat it, she's gonna eat it. But yeah, so throw it in. I would do a little bit more than that. She has small hands.
Small hands.
That's not it.
That's okay.
Perfect.
There you go.
Okay, so then she's gonna grab the whey protein, and there will be a scooper in there. So she's gonna do 1 scoop of protein. I really like this kind of whey protein because it's sweetened with stevia and monk fruit. So make sure that whatever protein you're getting has not a bunch of sucralose or added sugar, right? So this is a great brand. It's about 100 calories, and you wanna find one with at least 18 to 20 grams of protein. Okay. So we have our carbs and our fat, or our carbs and our protein, and now we're gonna add our fat, which is gonna be our almond butter. So about a serving of almond butter is gonna be 2 tablespoons. So let's grab that little spoon and you can pour it in.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, ah. There we go. That's about 3 tablespoons. So a little bit,
I
a little bit more.
A teaspoon.
Also, if you need help with portion sizes, we will have a portion size guide in the book, but I always recommend measuring it the first few times that you make it so you can eyeball it properly. Okay, so let's actually add the water first and then we'll add our toppings.
Okay.
So we have our carb, our protein, and our fat, and I would just do it like a little bit to cover all of that. A little bit more. Yeah, right about there. And then stir it up. Okay, so now I like to choose 1 little topping so to make it different every day. So I add a little bit of coconut. And coconut's gonna be some fat too, but that's okay. Yep.
Is that enough?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Okay, I did it.
Okay. So then basically I make this the night before and you just stir it up and then you put it in the fridge and leave it overnight. So that's why it's called overnight oats. So it's really basic. You don't need to cook your oats or anything. She's putting it in the fridge.
In the blink of an eye, tomorrow.
Okay, taste it. How's it taste?
That's so good.
She's so not convincing.
I love lukewarm, non-prepared, non-overnighted oats.
Okay, so the next,
really good.
they're pretty good, right?
And this is not prepared correctly because it's not cold or has not been sitting in the fridge for 12 hours.
Yeah. But if you prepare it correctly, it's even better. And you can warm it up the next day if you want it warm, or I eat it cold. So
this actually tastes really good.
yeah, it's good, right? So we have the whole thing with the perfect plate is to keep it as simple as possible because I know you're busy. You're planning a wedding, right? So again, look at this little page. So our protein was our protein powder. Our fat was our almond butter. Our complex carbs was our oats. And then we didn't have veggies, but I always like just doing green powder or something easy in the morning. If you're out to eat, you can do the same thing. So I'm gonna have whole wheat toast for my carb. I'm gonna have 2 eggs for my protein, and I'm gonna throw some avocado on there for my fat. So it's all about keeping it really easy.
And you have some suggestions here on what are correct for each category.
Yeah, exactly.
Fats.
Yeah.
Protein.
And I think there's another page too, the consistency, because we also in the book we have the 80-20 rule that's going to show you what you should be eating 80% of the time compared to the other 20%, so you can follow that. And we have a ton of resources on our Instagram. So yeah, we're eating away.
What's next after our lunch?
Now we work out.
Oh man, just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm a boss bride.
Okay, so as far as workouts go, today we're gonna go through some upper body exercises that are gonna make your arms look amazing for your wedding. But I'm also gonna share with you the top trainer tip that I have for anyone trying to get in shape, but that's gonna be the game changer for your workouts. And that is warming up your muscles before you use them for strength training. So this is what most people don't do. It's what Brianna's supposed to be doing behind me, but she's not. But it's really gonna make all the difference, because if your muscles aren't turned on during your workout, you're gonna be working at like 50%, right? We wanna get 100% out of those muscles because it burns more calories, and that's really where you start seeing definition. So Brianna is doing, we're gonna pick 2 warm-up exercises, one for our shoulders and one for our abs, because we're gonna use both since we're lifting a little heavier today. She's in the sculpt portion of our program. She's sculpting.
I can feel it.
I can feel sculpting. Okay, but so we're gonna warm up our shoulders first and then our abs. So right now she's just, I would love using bands to warm up muscles because you're just trying to turn them on, you're not trying to exhaust them yet. So she's just doing some shoulder lifts, right? So she's going through that full range of motion. So she's really gonna start to feel on the top of her shoulders and the back without arching that back. So she's just controlling it. Great for shoulder health too. So we're gonna do about 10 reps of these, which you've probably done 20.
I've done like 8
She's warm. And then we're gonna do mountain climbers as well. So she's gonna come down in a high plank position. She'll got this? No, this. Yeah. So high plank position, shoulders are right over her wrists, right? So her shoulders are getting work. And then she's gonna tuck one knee in underneath her body at a time. Good, and exhale. When you exhale, that blows all the air out of your stomach. So you're turning on your abs. So she's gonna do about 20 reps of these, just focusing on keeping her shoulders stable, pushing into that mat so that turns on your scapula, and then focusing on her core when she brings those legs in. So that way when we get into her strength exercises, her body's ready to work and she is gonna get the most out of that workout. 4.
No!
We always fight over her reps. So we're gonna do 2 rounds of that. So what I would recommend for you at home, pick 2 exercises to warm up whatever muscles you're gonna be working that day. So today we're doing upper body, so we're doing our shoulders and our core. Pick 2 exercises, do 10 reps of each and do 2 rounds back to back. You just wanna make sure that during your warm up part of it, you're thinking about what muscles you're trying to turn on and you're focusing on those instead of your low back or your glutes or whatever, okay? So now that she's nice and activated, we're gonna go through 3 great movements to sculpt her upper body. With these movements, you want to focus on slow, controlled movements and getting as much out of each movement as you can. So the first is going to be a bent over row. So she's going to hinge over. She's going to keep those shoulders pulled back, pull in and push those elbows close to each other so she's feeling in the middle of her back. So we're going to do 10 reps like that. Then she's going to do a bicep curl to a shoulder press. So she's going to curl up, flip those dumbbells, press overhead, and come down. She's keeping her core tight, that's why we activated it, and not letting her back arch at all. Same thing, we'll do 10 reps. Then she's gonna hold those down and go into a push-up. So with push-ups, you can do them from your feet or from your knees, either one is fine. So if you're here, you just wanna make sure that your hips are tucked underneath because your abs work a lot in push-ups, which is why they're so good for you. You're gonna come down slow, exhale up. Okay, if you're doing it from your knees, you can go here, but every time you come up, I want those knees to come up, okay? So it trains you in that full range of motion. So those are our 3 exercises. Let's do the work. Okay, so I'm making Brianna hold this plank to finish our workout, but I'm also making her answer Boss Bride questions, trivia, rapid flyer, and you have to hold your plank until you're done.
Okay.
Okay, how many ounces of water are you supposed to be drinking a day?
Well, I weigh 115 pounds, so half of that is 107 ounces.
Wrong!
No, it's 75 ounces.
I mean, that's a little more, but I'll take it. Okay, more than 75 answers is okay. Half of 115 would be like 60. Anyways,
Okay.
she's good. Okay, build me a perfect plate meal for lunch.
Okay, spinach, protein powder,
Okay.
ghee.
Fat? Ghee is your fat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spinach, protein powder, ghee, and popcorn.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me a carb, give me a carb.
Tortilla, whole wheat tortilla.
With protein powder and ghee inside. Maybe protein powder on the side, just ghee. Okay, we got that. What is the most important part of your workout that most people skip?
Warm up.
Yep, exactly. What is Tyler's middle name?
I don't know.
Fail. Boss Bride in the making. She's not perfect, but she's close. We'll get her there. We have 7 months to get you there.
All right, guys. We hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you follow Steph. Plug yourself.
At Boss Brides on Instagram and www.boss-bride.com.
Gotcha. We'll also put that right there.
Yeah, just click the link.
Yeah.
Don't work too hard.
Like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this and you learned some healthy tips.
And go measure your water.
105 ounces. Or 74.
Same thing.